Terrorist attack has taken place. A large truck, as we were showing you there, rammed into a crowd during Bastille Day celebrations after a fireworks show on the promenade overlooking the sea. Eyewitnesses say that people inside the truck opened fire after hitting the crowd, and a shootout with police then followed. Dozens of people are dead. We don't have an exact number, and up to 100 are injured, according to local officials. All this happened at around 10:30 in the evening, local time, in the French city of Nice. The French government has called the incident an act of terrorism, although no specific group has claimed responsibility. The driver of the truck is among the dead. As it stands, we do not believe there were accomplices at this stage. It's not an active shooter situation. The mayor of Nice has urged residents, though, to stay in their homes nonetheless, and the entire city is in lockdown. The French President, François Hollande, is due to hold an emergency meeting. Maybe we'll hear from him soon. All this coming just hours after the government announced that the state of emergency in place since last November, that's 8 months after the Paris massacres, would be lifted. He said that, but obviously it's very debatable whether it would be lifted now. Well, let's get some more reaction and hopefully more details too from Anna Baranova. She's our correspondent in France. Anya, good evening to you again. What further information have you heard?
All right, so we know that the Interior Minister, Bernard Cazeneuve, he's already on his way to Nice. There is going to be an emergency meeting held in Paris at Place Beauvau, but he's going to Nice. Also, a police operation is underway there now, and the police is urging citizens of Nice to stay put, stay at home. As you've already mentioned, the city is on total lockdown, and there's a social media wave going on where people are posting a hashtag saying that their doors are open for anyone who's cut off from access to their home or hotel. They can come over to essentially complete strangers and spend the night at their place. And the death toll estimate is risen to 60 people. France TV status source.
They're quoting the prosecutor, I understand, for that too. The prosecutor says that 60 people have been killed in this attack. And Annie, just to add to what you said there too, an eyewitness has said too, the driver was driving in zigzags in an attempt to maul as many people as possible. Clearly, it was an horrific attack. 60 people have been killed, the prosecutor saying at the moment. Sorry, Anya, continue.
That's also something that I wanted to talk to you about, because when we keep saying that the truck plowed into the crowd, we sort of have this image of it going directly into the crowd and then stopping at some point. An eyewitness on iTélé, a French TV channel, news TV station, described the situation with horrific detail, exactly saying what you just said, that it was going in zigzags, trying to hit and injure as many people as possible. So that's why this death toll is so high.
And I spoke to an eyewitness too, and we've also heard accounts throughout the evening that people actually heard this truck revving its engine before it then set off and basically headed straight into the crowd of people. And looking at the pictures too of that truck and the front of the truck, you can see the huge dent in the front of it, just showing you the speed.